Okay, we're back. I want to walk back a bit just to feel a bit more safer. Um, I swear I heard some noises in the bushes in the direction of the bird houses. So we're going to walk back. I'm not going to promise that we're going into the Northview Trail. I mean, we are on the Northview Trail, but I'm not going too deep into it like last time. Yeah, I didn't want. Yeah, in the first video, I didn't really want to go too deep into the forest. I wanted to see if the sun still shines there. I think that's a dog. I think that's a dog. Certainly. Alright, where was I? Ah, yes. Sun looks good. Oh. Alright. Well. Ah. So Sima Yi. He was almost going to cut his throat. And then all his soldiers and his son now chant a poem 500 years before, I think, or 200 years, somewhere there. So they began singing a poem about this guy who wrote down this poem before he went to eradicate the tyrannical leader of Qin. Of course, he wasn't exactly successful, but it shows that this poem represents that person who associates with the poem or sings the poem with a lot of people has their utmost certainty to be opposition to the dynasty. And in this case for Sima Yi, he has absolute opposition to the Han dynasty, which Zhuge Liang is like, oh, such something. But then he mentions that such honorable, a true hero. That's what they usually say. They're modest, they're polite, and they don't outright insult you until you get to the salty point. So then Sima Yi was almost going to cut the fruit, but then it begins to rain, and the rain becomes so strong, all the men of Sima Yi, what the heck? A rabbit or something. What's that? Rabbit? Is that what I think is Mr. Hare from all the way back to 2014? I wouldn't find he will survive that long, but geez. Alright, meanwhile, that the rabbit is there motionless. Or he just leaves. Okay, we'll continue walking. Well, so so it rains. Simonese soldiers and son feels like the heavens are on their side and became a charge towards the exit. Zhuge Liang's plan was foiled, and he was upset. So much upset that he developed internal bleeding and spat blood from his mouth. What treachery! That's sadness. Well, at least one character down. Zhuge Liang doesn't die in that chapter, I don't think. Yeah, he does die. He dies in the next chapter, the second last one. Luckily, Sima Yi doesn't die to his own blade, but he's not going to survive too long. I mean, he already survived for the past 93 chapters. I would assume that he'll survive the last two. And that's the main inspiration and what plot I was going to do originally. But then I thought that would be a bit too hard. Just a bit. I like things challenging, but they're too ambitious. That's what others say. Too ambitious, Moose Muffins. Too ambitious. Like, but being ambitious is what is good. You don't want something bland.
I wanted something exciting last year. But then all my teammates says, "Oh, we don't want that. That's too ambitious. Muslims, that's too ambitious. We want to make something. We want to make something. Let's think about it. Conventional, or maybe just not original." And I had to be forced to make such a bland video last year. It's so bland. It was the longest video, in fact. So long that all the other groups had to watch it from start to end. The only thing good I thought about that video was me being the sound engineer and me doing the credit sequence. Yeah, I like the credits, but seriously, the entire video is bland. Unoriginal, tons of cliches. It's just, no. Yeah, sure, it's just a course, like a course project, but at least be original. What happened if it becomes a success? This isn't a success. Maybe my idea would have been a success. Though it kind of sounds like the Karate Kid, but sometimes you just have to copy. But this is just bland. I don't remember the name, but it was very, very bland. It gave us okay marks, but in the long term, it will be the most blandest video I ever created. Fortunately, I want to make this new video exciting. Have character, even though that's not the main thing. It's supposed to have law and like the offense that is given to the perpetrator, arson. And I'm like, this is an inspiration. Though the only inspiration I got was the 1994 Three Kingdoms, the one that took place in the valley. The one that I will use will be the 2010 version, the one where they are in their granaries, and then they discovered that why is the grain all soaked with oil, and then one of the soldiers were like, "Hey, why is there explosives buried under the granaries?" And then Sime's like, "Everybody retreat," and all the things explode, and the Shu army attacks. Yeah, I'll use that one. I already have a paragraph for it. Maybe a couple paragraphs. Maybe just one. The main thing is arson, not character development or movie making. Still want the movie making stuff though. Okay, we begin walking towards a familiar area. This is the outskirts of what once was Death Mountain. It's not a mountain. I only named it a mountain because I was short. I thought it was a mountain. But I think once it got taller and time goes by, and the mountain, it's a hill, but the hill, I think, got eroded, and now it's much smaller than I remember. I don't feel like walking there though. It's unethical. I mean, I would, but nah. Well, we're getting close to the road. Holy hell. It's that cat. The cat's been ravishing all my stuff. It's been going to everybody's backyards. Why would it hang out here? Oh, Jesus. Alright. Meet you later.